Hey guys, how is it going? So this video I will be talking about what is in my high school tech backpack. And if you didn't know, yes, I actually went to high school. So I bring a lot of things with me every single day when I go to school, or even when I don't, and I just go to Starbucks to meet up with my friends. So today we'll be discussing about what I actually bring with me, and I have left out some other stuff like my pencil case or others just boring things that you guys probably don't want to see. And don't forget, everything that I mentioned in this video will be linked in the description down below as well. Or if I forget about some items that you want to know what it is or where to buy it, just leave a comment down below and then I will try my best to help you out. Okay, so first let's talk about my backpack. So before this backpack, I used a PUBG backpack from imported from a different country, but it's actually not a bad backpack. The reason why I replaced it was because when I was in art class, I spilled a can of acrylic paint all over it and it just looked horrible. So that's why I upgraded to this Razer Mercenary backpack. It's actually a little smaller compared to my old backpack, but it still matches with the gaming theme and it still basically holds everything I need it to. One thing I really liked about it was the amount of pockets it had. Sure, the total volume it can hold isn't that much, but there's so many pockets. First, let's talk about one of the bottle holders. I don't actually use it to hold a bottle. Instead, it holds my calculator. You guys probably think, okay, why do you need a calculator? And let me just remind you, I go to high school. So, this is the Texas Instruments Plus CE calculator. This costs around $200, but they might sell for a little less if you get it on a deal or something like that. And also, in the same pocket, there are the charging cable, which is USB-A to its proprietary charging and data syncing port. And here we have a male and USB-C to a female and USB-A adapter, so I can plug in this to my computer and sync data. That's also how I installed different apps onto this calculator, such as Math Tool. This is a great app if you ever want to get this calculator. Oh, and fun fact, the processor in this is as powerful as an old arcade machine. In the other pocket, this is something equally as exciting in my opinion. Here, we have the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, and most of my handheld shots that I use for this channel is recorded on this. It charges with USB-C, and it even has a USB-A port that you can open to charge your phone with, acting as a portable power bank. And overall, this is just a great gimbal. If you want to see a video about this, I'm sure there are plenty of videos on the internet. And if you want to get this, there's a link in the description down below. And something else that's in the same pocket is a tiny tripod. This is so that I can connect to my gimbal and you can set it on a table or outside to record time lapse and just other things like that. Or just even as an extension to your hand when you're holding the gimbal. And finally, there are another two pockets on the back side of the backpack. In this one, you could see a 2-meter long USB-C to USB-C cable that can also sync data, and a 61-watt power brick. This is so that I can charge my 13-inch 2019 May release MacBook Pro on the go. We will be talking about this a little bit more when I show you my laptop. In this pocket, we have my glasses case and my glasses. That's it. And the last thing before I actually open this Mercenary backpack are the 4 pens that's on the back side of it. These are all by Pilot and they're erasable pens, so that all of these can be erased. When opening the backpack, you can see there are 2 additional pockets. For this one, I have my iPod Pros in a custom skin by D brand. I heard someone knocking on my door. I'll be right back. Okay, so my replacement light strips that goes on my desk has arrived. Yep, the old ones, they broke, so there's that. Okay, anyways, there's also this cable, which is a USB-C to lightning cable. So with this cable, I can charge my phone, I can charge my AirPods, I can charge any lightning device. Also, I can plug it into my laptop. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, this backpack is really heavy, by the way. So if you're considering it, it's a little bit on the heavier side, but it does look really cool, and this material feels really premium. In this pocket, we have a 1 terabyte SSD by SanDisk, and it's their Extreme series. You can plug this into your computer with a USB-C cable. This plugs in with a USB-C, and it's a blazing fast SSD. I got this off of the deal, and it costed me like just a tiny bit over $100. And that is a great deal for a 1 terabyte SSD drive. And here I have a super tiny, super short USB-C to USB-C cable, so I can plug this into my laptop. Now let's finally open my backpack. That's how many pockets that were out of the backpack without me even opening the zippers. After opening it, the first thing actually that you could see, which is the largest thing in my backpack, is yep, it's a 1.5 liters water bottle. And the reason why I have this is to just stay hydrated and never worry about running out of water. That's some good water. Anyways, we could see that here is my laptop. This laptop sleeve is actually discontinued now because it was really expensive when I got it. So first, I don't recommend it. It looks super nice. It matches with my style really well, in my opinion, when I wear like denim and just a casual business suit. But it did cost around $110, and it was only available from the Apple Store. So, you know, it wasn't selling that well, and they discontinued it. But I had this, and I still think this is fantastic. It's made of real denim, and the stitching is great. There's really no imperfection that I can see from the stitchings. I couldn't find any reviews about this on the internet when I got it, but yeah, I was going to make a review, but now they discontinued it, so there's really no point. But if you see anything like by Encase that looks somewhat like this, I'm sure it's going to be a great quality product. So here is my laptop. This is the 13-inch MacBook Pro. I have 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. It has 4 Thunderbolt 3 ports, so it's the more Pro version of the Pro. And I put this custom skin on it. I actually got this from slickwraps.com, unlike my AirPods, which is D-brand. I prefer D-brand way more than Slickwraps, but I just wanted to try them out, and they could have custom skins. So yeah, this was actually custom printed, and it's my design. So there's the XIA, as does this channel, and this logo right here with the Apple logo on top of it. And on the back are this invisible laptop stand. I actually really like this because now you could put it on the table or a desk, and it elevates your computer. And if you want to get this exact model, this is the 2019 May release of their new MacBook Pros. Oh, and don't forget, I will try to list everything I talk about in this video in the description down below if you want to see the product or get it for yourself. Now, next, we have my wallet. Okay, so here's my wallet. This is not important at all. Okay, next we have, we have my notebook. You might think, okay, this is like the least tech thing in your backpack, and that's actually not true. It's my wallet, but this is the Rocketbook Fusion by Rocketbook. And this is designed to reduce waste created by the environment and make your life so much easier. Basically, what you want to do is just open a fresh page. This entire notebook only has 32 pages. Some with dots and some with lines when you want to write something or create a mathematical graph. On every page, there's actually a QR code so that with their included app, that's free by the way, you can just write something, scan it, and mark one of these tiny things that you can't really see on camera. So for example, this would be uploaded to my iCloud, this would be emailed back to me, this would be Google Drive, just things like that. Super convenient. And after you scan it, it does what you tell it to do automatically. So for example, it just uploads it to my iCloud Drive, and I can access it from my computer, from my phone, from my iPad, everything, from my watch even. What's even cooler about this product is that it works with these erasable pens. So basically, when you write something on the notebook, like this, on a normal notebook, it's like ruined or you have to erase it. But no, for this notebook, you actually just pour some water, like from the bottle I just drank or something, and use a microfiber cloth. So you want to get it damp, but not too wet, and just wipe it down. Of course, I don't have water on this right now, so it's gonna have to stay here for a little bit longer. But yeah, you just wipe it off, and then the page can be reused in like 10 seconds. This is fantastic for the environment, and it's just cool in my opinion. This microfiber cloth was included in the purchase, and it also functions really well with like cleaning your devices. So there's that. And now let's talk about my iPad. This is my iPad. I got it last year, I think. It's the iPad 6. So now if you want to get this is one generation older. The newer one is the iPad 7. So this is still a fantastic device, though I'm really looking forward to their 4th generation iPad Pros, and I might be upgrading, but I'm not sure. This iPad allows you to do basically what any iPad does, except it's super cheap, coming at only $429 Canadian dollars when I first got it. I think you can get it for like $300 now, just because it's one generation older from last year. But yeah, it's compatible with an Apple Pencil. This Apple Pencil right here is actually modded, so the cap is not the stock cap. It's made of stainless steel, and the tip is a custom black tip. I think this just gives it more personality, and so it looks different from all of my other friends' Apple Pencils. Again, if you want to get this, you know where to get it. And finally, this is my favorite mouse, the Logitech MX Master 3. I carry this around with my computer as well, and it charges with a USB-C cable. It's also paired to this computer right here, my iMac Go Home. So after I get home, I can just press the button so it changes the Bluetooth device, and now I can use it with my iMac. This is just a fantastic mouse overall. If you want to see my video on it, you can click on the I icon that's on the screen right now, or the link in the description down below. It's a great mouse. So anyways, that is the entire video. I really hope you enjoyed it. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe, or leave a comment, but be sure to subscribe. Or you can even share it with your friends and even subscribe. But that's kind of boring. And before you click away, let's just talk a little bit more about this calculator, and then you should subscribe. So this calculator, I want to solve a linear equation with 2 points on it. For example, A equals 4, B equals 9, C equals 1, D equals 3. Oh, sorry, A equals 49, I pressed the wrong button. The equation will be y equals 0.125x plus 2.875. This will be mx. This will be y equals mx plus c. So why am I telling you this? It's because you should subscribe and like the video, but more importantly, subscribe. So yeah, I want to stop messing with you. You can click on something on the screen right now, or subscribe, and be sure to watch some of my other videos and subscribe. Yeah, have a nice day. Subscribe, please. Bye, and subscribe.